おはようございます。もう少しで始めます。では、のんびりと。
And now our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Derek the Black Beast Lewis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Waldo Salsa Boy Cortez Acosta.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so this highly anticipated stand-up event is now underway. Friendly reminder on the rules that hopefully you play by them. No grappling of any type. So if you like striking, this is... Oh, massive shot gets too early. Must have been a good warm-up in the back.
I mean, he walked right into that one, John. It's a huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight.
Just like that! One and done!
I'm glad I didn't have no food.
右フックでこうです。
We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 31 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Waldo Salsa Boy Cortez Acosta.
All right, well, this arena is absolutely buzzing after that one, DC. An incredible victory for the kickboxer. He called his shot, all but guaranteed to finish, and he gets it.
It was tremendous. I mean, the guy just went out there and did exactly what he said he was going to do. He said, look, if I'm fighting a boxer and I'm a kickboxer, I can kick. He's throwing punches. Why wouldn't I win? He did exactly that. He used all of his weapons to get this massive stoppage.
You ready? Are you ready? Fight!
チャレンジ。
Are you ready? Are you ready? Come on, fight!
Time to battle.
来週で2026年半年終わりますよ。
Solid hit.
は負けちゃいました。佐藤さんおはようございます。では、1回ラウジーさんで試合。
All right, let's step it up from this one. Sparring partner can take punches. I've seen it. Pointy, go out there and test her with some crisp hands, okay? And keep it crisp. There we go. Good shot. Nice. Now let's focus on uppercuts. Nice work in there. Time to land some hooks. That's what I want to see. Overhand, now go! All right, let's keep tight with your defense. guard up. That's perfect. All right, let's switch it up now. Keep moving, keep watching, and want that chin down. We're here to work. Let's go. You got 10 seconds. Excellent job today. Better than last time, and it'll be better next time.
Rousey では防衛戦です。
All right, folks, here we go, and what a miraculous run it has been for this 135-pound woman. She fought for the belt back in the day, didn't get the title, everybody left her for dead. Look at her now.
She never believed that she was done. She knew that she would get back, even if everyone around her told her it would be very difficult. She put her head down, she went to work, and she's back now. And she feels like because of that journey, the ups and the downs, the torment that she had to go through, being depressed, not being the champion, all that has built her to be the person that can take the belt tonight.
A lot of valuable lessons learned. She's never looked better on the scale. Perhaps that will be an indicator of things to come tonight. So the top 10 in the UFC women's bantamweight division has never been deeper nor more talented than it is right now. And of course, they're all chasing the champion who gets back on the proven ground here in a big spot tonight.
You know, and she knows that she holds the belt in the division that's been around the longest. She replaces champions like Ronda Rousey and Amanda Nunes, Holly Holm, and Miesha Tate. All these great champions that came before her, she carries that as if it's a medal of honor to represent the history of this division in the best way. This woman is a savage, and she intends to keep that belt for a long time.
And in terms of muscle mass, body fat, I'm just not sure that she has ever been in the type of physical shape she is in.
おはようです。キラキラ。おはようございます。猫の顔。
Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight.
朝から女子格していますなみせん。
For your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. UFC Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the
間違っちゃったの W 消しちゃいました W
And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the World, Rowdy Ronda Rousey!
寝技で決める予定。
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. All right, here she is with much fanfare, set for another title defense. She made good on the last one and now believes she can really start to distance herself from other previous champions in this division. We'll see if she can successfully defend the titles, keep that target firmly on her. And while some of you were in break, I mentioned that Dumont said this week this is a fight of damage, and she takes that mindset into the octagon that she might need to absorb some to get her hand raised tonight.
Her opponent is setting her up. Every time she comes together, she gets hit with a nasty punch.
All knuckles, beautiful shot. All right, so these women came in with a lot of hype, but the action really hasn't followed suit thus
They
far.
promised us that they would fight, and then they show up and they take pictures of each other. They're looking at each other inside the octagon. You women, you two ladies have got to get going if you want to make new fans in this fight.
All right, so she gets the early takedown. Now we'll see if she can find a sub, and I don't mean steak and cheese.
It's so nice the way she set that takedown up, being that she's not a wrestler, she's a jiu-jitsu fighter.
Champ, she is so good at switching positions that if you're the defensive fighter, you just got to be a picture of focus.
Yeah, you got to be so focused because one mistake, she'll be in the mount, side control. She'll be trying to submit. She can do it all on the ground.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, well, this is hugely useful as she's able to try to work some of her ground game now and not have to deal with this individual on the feet.
Yeah, she's got her on the ground. She's in her realm now. Now she's got to try to get some damage off. She's more comfortable on the ground. Now she needs to make it worth it and make the effort pay off for her.
Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. All right, late round one here, and she is not sitting on the lead. Getting nasty with the ground and pound.
I love this ground and pound, John. That is some of the funnest MMA for me to watch. A person that not only controls, but uses that control to dole out some damage.
And now a little space between the two fighters.
Big punch from the clinch.
Oh, and there is another knee for good measure. She...
Nice pass. That was a nice transition.
Oh, look at this. She's got her in the crucifix. A lot of body weight with which to contend. We'll see how she tries to get up.
It's a very tough situation for the bottom girl. Before the top fighter, all she has to do is just maintain and keep control. Keep it safe. Don't allow it to turn chaotic, because when it turns chaotic, you lose one of the arms. You got to keep both of the arms.
1R 終了。
Elbow, and end the fight.
Well, she is unrecognizable with all of that swelling. Let's see if we can isolate exactly what caused it.
What happened to her face, John? She's not the same person that we saw walk into the octagon. She has not been good defensive. She's got to change something. Maybe a takedown. She's got to limit the punches landing to stop all this swelling.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. And now some separation between the two athletes.
Very crafty, finding an opening to land a beautiful punch.
Another right hand gets through.
Big inside kick. Level change, into a leg, finish the takedown. Great job. And now she's in mount. This is a terrible position. Oh.
not where you want to be against this fighter. She might be able to find a submission for you. And Katie is going to do it. Oh! She got out!
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady.
Oh, flapjack. She got flagged out there. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damage strikes.
Big ground strikes. Oh, there it is. The story remains the same, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world.
I don't have words to describe this woman. I believe she is the best. She's elite in everything, and she is still the UFC world champion.
マウントパンチで
All right,
渡
let us
航です。
retract the replay for you now as she gets it done decisively by TKO.
John, she is so sure that when the fight hits the ground, if she can gain posture, she is going to finish fights. She is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on full display tonight. She gets another victory.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
So there she is.
カードに変えてみます。 1回練習。
Grappling 101. Let's drill our wrestling techniques today till it becomes part of us. Here we go. I want to see you change levels now. Go. She's got nothing against your takedowns. All right, punches and bunches from the ground now. Now focus on wrestling and dominate the position. Here we go. Keep grinding. That's it. That's it. That's it. We can't stay there. Let's move. Great job there. Moving on to the next. Keep at it. Nice drive there. Yes. Get heavy in there. Let's sag. Timing and anticipation here. You have to anticipate everything here. Come on there. Ten to go. Good work. Now get heavy. All right, that was good. Definitely making some progress.
Alright, では試合です。
All right, here's Maida Bueno Silva. She's been in a lot of big fights, a lot of main events, outstanding grappler, and I like the tenacity she brings to the octagon. Figures to have to lean on that a little bit in this matchup tonight.
Well, she's going to. And when she first went up to 135, you saw the best of Maida Bueno Silva. She was undefeated. She worked her way up to a championship opportunity. She is now looking to get herself going back in that direction. And if she's going to find success again, it's going to be with her grappling and her physicality, because that is what defines her.
Bueno Silva began her career in Minas Gerais in 2015 as a bantamweight. To DC's point, a lot of years at flyweight. Now one of the best in the world at 135. Well, when you're the champion, you cannot rest on your laurels, and she certainly has not done that. She has gotten better with every passing defense of this UFC Bantamweight Championship, and she's got another significant challenge in her weight tonight.
She gets better every time she steps into the octagon. She understands the importance of defending this belt and defending it the right way. That's why she is such a long-reigning champion. She isn't a flash in the pan. She does not want to be here for the right now. She wants to be remembered. And in a division that had so many great champions in the past, she has to build a resume that can't be matched if she wants it to happen.
She's done a lot of visualization, a lot of meditation, strategization, and she believes without a shadow of a doubt that she will leave once again as the champion. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, the one, the only, Bruce Buck.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Mayra Chitara Silva. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Herb Dean, third party in the octagon tonight. All right, here we go, folks. Round one, successful title defense for her last time out. But now she's talking legacy. Now she's talking Hall of Fame. She wants to go down divisionally as an all-time great, and that means a successful title defense tonight. Easier said than done. Let's see how it plays out. All right, well, her coach said with respect to her domination and control, he wants more submission attempts out of her tonight.
She's got to try to finish, and she promised to try to finish. But her opponent is a great grappler, and what a massive strike from the top. She's about to get her opponent out of there.
All right.
Some space as she separates from her opponent. Great job blocking that shot. Another big takedown.
Man, she is in perpetual motion, right? She doesn't give you a second to breathe nor reset.
Well, she needs you to make a mistake, so she forces it. She allows for you to make the mistake, and when you do, she advances to the next position quicker.
Oh, looks like she's working on a triangle here, DC. Her opponent not the tapping type. She could be submitted here shortly.
She could be submitted, and if you don't want to tap, you're going...
Oh, she got out, champ.
I was wrong again, John. I mean, it looked like she was done. She was going to tap, but nope. She was able to stay safe, get off to her side, get her arm free, and find safety. Great job.
And you were right in her obit.
Right in her obituary.
She's got her back now, DC, and I don't mean she's like there to support her, right? She is literally on her back and in control of this fight.
She's in control of this fight. Look for her to start trying to slide that arm under the neck to finish the fight with a choke.
Posture's up now and lands a vicious head strike. Bueno Silva gets back up again. And they separate.
Nice punch lands.
Ground and pound, she does as well as anyone, and she has dominated this round with that very skill.
And not often do we see a woman that has this type of control, but also the ability to hurt her opponent. She's doing it at an A+ level.
20 seconds to go.
Man, that was a real nice takedown a couple moments ago.
She's good. Submission attempt for her now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight. Oh, saved by the bell, round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round, saved by the bell, back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round.
いい感じ。
All right, we now re-rack some of the highlights from the previous round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Now she gains some separation.
Oh, big elbow. Staying very active. She lands a nice punch to the head.
Oh, tremendous footwork on display by her there.
Yeah, beautiful countering, beautiful slipping, beautiful movement. It all starts with the feet, though. Before her head can move off that center line, she's got to be active with her feet. That's exactly what she's doing.
All right, so a moment ago, she enters perfectly and gets the takedown. Now we see what she can do with it.
She has got to control this position now. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Great job with the side control.
Half guard for her now. All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back. He said that's what he was going to do. He said he was going to do that to him, and he did it.
All right, so a beautiful job turning her words into action as she finishes the fight by way of submission.
John, to speak it into existence is a big deal. She said
木村ロック
she was
腕
going to
絡みで
submit
一
her
本
opponent,
勝ちしま
and
した
she did exactly that. Beautiful takedown, gets the fight to the ground where she knows she needs it, and she finds that submission. The moment her opponent gave her the opportunity, she jumped right on it.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 53 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Rowdy Ronda Rousey.
So after an emphatic submission win here tonight, she remains the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion, and this arguably is her most dominant performance here tonight. A lot of people thought this was a qualified, credentialed #1 contender, and she was, but she proved no match for the
わ、アフク今のハイキックすごかった。ちょっと違う人でもやってみるかな。シェフチェンコさんでチャレンジ。
Let's go hit the bags today. I want to see good technique and form. You got it? All right, swap your focus to the next set. Now land some boxing combos. You got 30 seconds. Now I want to see you finish combos with a kick. Okay, let's jump on the next one. Go. Nice form, good technique on the bag today. Let's keep that up. All right, time to put on some pressure. Get in there. Control the clinch and practice your dirty boxing. Clinch now, go! Nice sit-up. Keep it up. Doing great. Next one. New set. Next. Let's go. Work. Defense! I want to see more defense! "30 seconds left. Come on, let's block that. Well done. Really nice technique in there. Everything comes from the hip. Always snap from the hip.
負傷しちゃった。
Okay, kid, let's get working on your kickboxing. I want to see you set up devastating strikes this round with those kicks, okay? More, just like that. All right, let's work on your elbows now. That's perfect. Hands up, you know what to do there. That's the way. Work on knees now. Block that, move, come on, move those hands. Now you're learning. Okay, leg kicks now. Nice work. Those strikes give them something to think about. Block that. Come on, you can block that. Let's go. That's it. Good work. Seconds. There you go. Good job. Ten seconds. Good, good. Moving on now. Hey, great job in there. Beautiful kicks, high volume. Nobody can stand up to that.
やっと試合。
All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC. flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Hurricane. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, making her UFC debut here tonight, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, might be a good time for her to take a deep breath. We haven't had a prospect as highly touted as her grace this UFC octagon in years, and now we'll see if the nerves are a factor here as she makes her UFC debut.
I don't know, John, that I've ever seen anyone handle the expectation better than Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey came here as an Olympic medalist, a person that was expected to become champ. She did it, and she did it very successfully and exceeded what we expected from her. This young lady is in the same...
Trying to send her to the promised land.
I mean, what a beautiful shot early in the fight. She put her on notice right away.
Oh, massive knee to the head. Big head kick. Well, she's proving strong here, engaging in the clinch as she tries to recover.
Well, she's trying to hold on to her. That's exactly what you need to do when you get hurt as bad as she was.
That opened up a cut above the eye here.
That was a big shot.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. All right, she's in full guard here, DC.
She's going to be looking to pass, try to get to the next position.
All right, so it looks as though she's trying to leverage a hip with that butterfly guard. If you're the dominant fighter, champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle her off the octagon side. I'm trying to put my body between the fence and my opponent to limit them from using the cage as a way to get back to their feet.
That right eye's looking pretty swollen. Well, no denying her toughness, but you don't want to eat too many more of those head kicks.
No, you cannot take shots like that.
2 minutes to go in round one.
Nice entry.
All right, full guard here. She likes this position. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. A beautiful escape and reversal by her there.
Unbelievable sweep. She did a
hold on a second here, champ. Looks like we might get a submission attempt here. Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now. Oh, massive head kick by her.
John, she's a tremendous kickboxer. She set up that beautiful head kick, landed, and now she's got her opponent on the cage.
Oh, yeah. Could be the beginning of the end. Outstanding round, and another 5 minutes coming up. All right, so the round is over. The cut man now will earn his money. She got cut above her eye in that round. Not the biggest cut you've ever seen, but certainly want to make sure the blood doesn't trickle down into that eye. We'll see if the cut man can get in there and get it done.
Ready. Ready.
All right, let's get to round two. Slip that one. Well, my favorite rap group, Honest, would always say stick and move, and she is moving beautifully off that center line tonight.
John, that's exactly what she's doing. She's moving in, out, side to side. She's doing everything right defensively that then will lead to counter opportunities.
Feint by Shevchenko.
Nice defense there.
Man, the body work.
an amazing fighter, and she really is letting the division know, hey, a new player's arrived in town.
Man, somehow, some way, she's still firing back. Oh, big left hand there. Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow.
Oh my goodness, that was a nice level change. But he looked like he was almost uncertain when he got to the leg. He was surprised. He surprised himself by getting in so deep.
Welcome to the big show.
I mean, what a UFC debut, and to do it and get a finish, that was unbelievable.
With that, we now go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 31 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by
なんとか右肺でこう。
Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
All right, well, we knew she belonged in the UFC, and now you have seen it firsthand as she gets the finish in her UFC debut.
She did everything right. It was a fairy tale for this young lady to come out here and dominate in the way that she did and not have to go the entire 15 minutes of the fight. She's amazing. You know, we all spoke of her greatness and the expectation that she would do great things. Well, it started. Big time finish.
Fast, smooth, strong. That's what we're doing today.
「前蹴りは必要」
You gotta push there. Keep going. All right, that was good. Definitely making some progress.
「キックのコーチなのに寝技持ち込もうとしてとても嫌 W」
Throw those hands today, kids. Come on, keep it busy in there. Oh, nice! Let's keep that chin down. All right, let's keep tight with your defense. Let loose with some punches to body now. Perfect, nice. Okay, show me some body shots now. There we go. Nice, perfect. Hands, block with your hands. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. Big shots right there. Keep going, next set. Work, work, work. Come on, hands up, get tight. Defense, I want to see more defense. sharp, kid. That's what I want to see. Volume and precision. All right, let's work on some kickboxing. Excellent work. Let's set up your strikes. Give me some elbows now. Let's go. Come on, let's block that. Keep doing that. Hey, don't worry about it. You did all right, but we'll do that more. That is beautiful. Oh, good block. That's it, right there. Keep going, next set. Work, work, work. Block that, come on, you can block that, let's go! Stop focusing on power, let's take our time. Nice and light, focus on form and technique.
やっと UNEXT。堀口戦始まる。
All right, just about ready for live action. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now introducing your opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Enforcer.
You okay? You good?
All right, here we go at the start of round 1, and we'll see what she can produce for an encore after getting a big stoppage win in her UFC debut.
Yeah, she fought so well in that UFC debut. It was as good as it could get. But tonight, there's an expectation that she goes out there and does it again against a tougher opponent.
All right, let's see if she can live up to the appreciable hype. They say the most basic human needs to feel appreciated. My gosh, everybody is.
Tommy Johnson's scoring a massive following. A lot of it is rooted in the fact that she's an amazing fighter. Four big performances, and it's going to be all systems go for her.
All right, so just as she expected, she gets an early takedown in the round. Now we see what she can do with it.
Let's see if she can control her now and really make this takedown.
Oh, my goodness, a massive power striker.
I mean, John, we just started round 1, and it looks like we might get a finish.
Man, she's just playing with her now.
She's got to keep her hands up, Jay.
Oh, man, that's what we call shin on skull. Several times in this fight, she's gone back to the well with that hit.
She is landing it over and over again, so why would she abandon it? It is such a dominant technical skill that every time she throws it, it lands. Great combination striker, and she sets up that high kick as good as anybody we've ever seen.
All right, so early round 1, and she's in a particularly flowy state. She's found the striking rhythm early. Takedown attempt here up against the fence, and she gets it.
John, she did a really good job getting the takedown, but look at her opponent. She's got that butterfly guard, and her back's against the fence. She has a chance to get right back up.
Looks like she's employing the butterfly guard now, DC. Talk us through it.
Well, she's got to use it to elevate her opponent's hips. She's got to get her back. Oh,
how about the judo toss there? Judo 101. Oh, she flowed nicely there to get the knee on the belly. Oh, nice job to secure side position. She's got a lot of weapons to utilize here.
She's working out in a full guard. Her ground and pound is nasty.
Shevchenko gets up again. Masterfully handled from bottom position there.
She knew this would be a...
Final seconds of round 1. Oh, beautiful hip toss there as she takes her opponent for a ride.
She took her on her own personal flight. Over the top with that beautiful hip toss. Fantastic technique.
That'll heal. What won't heal is a loss. I need you to get back up off this stool and move.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Lot to like in there, DC, particularly when it comes to her offensive wrestling game.
She's evolving, right? She's gotten better. She did not have this skill set before. Now you watch her, and she looks like an Olympian. She looks like a girl that can wrestle at the highest levels. She scored so many takedowns in that round. Her wrestling coach must be very proud.
さっきぶり、猫の顔、こんにちは。
You good? Good? Come on,
Second
let's
round
go.
underway.
さっきぶり。
Ooh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. She wanted out of that clinch and able to get out. Oh, huge knee to the head. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
That is a damaging kick that lands.
Well, she ain't cocky, but she is confident, and why not? Big knockdown in the previous round. She appears to have the striking advantage.
She's doing everything right. That's what led her to getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round. That is a big shot to the head. I cannot believe she's still standing.
That is it!
Holy smokes!
With a stunner by knockout!
Sean Shelby just said, you ain't never did that. Nope. I wish I did, though. I'd love to kick somebody in the head. Man, that was nasty.
右ハイでこうです。
All right, we now go inside the octagon. All right, so 2 finishes in her first 2 UFC appearances, and gotta think this is a fighter everybody's gonna be talking about on Monday morning.
Every time she walks to that octagon, she assures us that she is going to finish the fight. She's done exactly that. This young lady is a future player in this.
では、ちょっと堀口戦見るので。少し休憩です。マネルケイク戦見ています。 20分ほど外しています。1R は堀口さんかな。現在、堀口 vs マネルケイプ見ています。 2R もいい感じ。わー。堀口さん負けた、汗汗。 右のストレートでふらついちゃったね。2R までは取ってたと思ったのですが。ケイプの一発に負けちゃった感じ。では、再開です。
Show me some kicks to the body. That is beautiful. Let's see some head kicks. Okay, now land some kicks. All right, let's keep tightening the defense. That's it, keep working. Good strikes. Excellent block. Okay, try this now. You got more. 20 seconds left. Well done. Really nice technique in there. Everything comes from the hip. Always snap from the hip. go, kid. Let's work in your boxing. I want you to land with bad intentions today, and don't worry about the sparring. That's what you get paid for. Good job in there. That's how you block. Punches to the head now. Let's go. That's it right there. Defense. I want to see more defense. Now go for the clinch. Make it happen. Nice, perfect. Hands up, hands up. Come on, let's block that. Beautiful job. Short time. Everything comes from your hips, kid. I really need you to focus on your form and twist those hips. Okay, time for some wrestling. Let's hit the mats and work on our ground game. Good job. Let's do it again. Okay, get that takedown. Nice timing. Love it. All right, now let me see your controller on the ground. There you go. Be ready. Great work with the takedown. All right, let's switch it up now. Don't let her scramble. Good level change. Good stuff. Let's keep going. Takedown defense. Nice control. Thirty to go. Finish before the bell. Keep doing that. Good work. You're excellent on your posture. Keep it up.
And here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce
で
Buff.
は試合です。猫の顔。
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Golden.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, we'll see if she can move to 3-0 here in the UFC, and I think more importantly, trying to produce her third finish in as many starts.
She's just a buzzsaw. I mean, her ability to finish fights is beautiful to watch. The way she approaches every single fight has been amazing. She wins 3 in a row, John. We're going to be talking about her for a really long time.
A lot to like here in terms of the aesthetic early round one. She is in fine fettle.
She looks amazing. I mean, she looks like she has put in the training camp of her life. That believe MMA, they believe that if you're in shape, you can compete with anybody in the world.
Everything's settled in, and she might get a stoppage here.
What a beautiful setup to get to that strike. Her opponent seemed ready, but I don't know that she expected her to start this quick.
Well, some pretty good.
That's how you finish a fight.
With a huge win tonight!
What a fight. Holy smokes, what a fight.
「左フックでこうです」
Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 50 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
All right, so far quite good for her 3-0 in the UFC after another banner performance here tonight.
John, she's so good. The way she approaches fights is just it's professional. She's as good as they come. And now she has won 3 fights in a row to start her UFC career.
Today we're really gonna tighten it up. Here we go. Work, work, work. You gotta push there. Beautiful work today. You did awesome. All right, we're drilling kickboxing today. Let's go. Good work. Nice sit-up. Keep it up. Nice, nice. Mix it up with some elbows now. Hands up. You know what to do there. That's it. Keep working. Okay, hooks now. Go. A lot of great things we can focus on to improve tomorrow. Today it's going to be striking. Listen to my instructions. Let's go. There we go. Nice work. Time to land some hooks. Let's keep doing that. Let's go. Overhands now. Perfect work. Now, work on your uppercuts. Good work. Nice strike. Block that. Come on, you can block that. Let's go. Yeah, more of that. that. Work, work, work. Come on, keep working here. It'll happen.
負傷しちゃった。試合です。
All right, without further delay, let's get you tonight's tale of the tape. All right, now for the intros, we say hello to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Warrior.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round 1. Her knockout streak has taken not just this division, but the entire sport by storm. Tonight, can her opponent hold up to the power, or will it be a 4th successive knockout? All right, Coach Thompson always leads the league in expectations, but he believes on the strength of her best training camp ever, she should outstrike the opposition going away tonight.
Well, he thinks that his athlete is more fit and ready than anyone he has ever trained. Let's see if this young lady can deliver on those big expectations from Coach Thompson.
All right, here we go, early round 1. It sort of seems as though both women are waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Well, they're trying to find an entry. You know, when you're at the highest level of the sport, one mistake could ultimately cost you everything you've worked your whole life for.
Oh, tremendous footwork on display by her there.
Yeah, beautiful countering, beautiful slipping, beautiful movement. It all starts with the feet, though. Before her head can move off that center line, she's got to be active with her feet, and that's exactly what she do.
Good takedown defense.
Beautiful body kick.
Takedown defense is there.
She gains separation, breaks that clinch position.
Oh, looks like a cut now has opened up on her forehead. That bears watching. Oh! Oh, big knee now! Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here.
She's hurt, but she's still trying to hold her own.
All right, so potentially a huge missed opportunity by her there. She had her stunned, nearly out, and she allowed her to recover.
Yeah, she let her recover. She should have got the finish right then. This will be a decision that she may live to regret.
All right, so it looks as though, yes, she's starting to deal with some swelling now, so defensively got to figure out a way to... right, so she's really starting to dominate the fight now and almost treating it like a sparring session, fighting on instinct.
Well, that's how it goes, right? Whenever you start to flow in this way, it just feels like another day in the gym. This young lady looks amazing.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so there's the end of the round. It is not the end of the swelling. She is hurting at this point in time, putting on a poker face, but that forehead is only getting worse by the minute. We'll see if the ice has any impact. I'm not sure it will at this point in time. She has absorbed one significant strike after the next. We will see if she can get off the stool for this next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Oh, and there's another leg kick, just out, right? I mean, now she has sort of rendered her opponent, as you see the damage, a one-legged fight.
She is fighting a one-legged fighter, a wounded gazelle, right in front of a hungry lion. That is not a great position to be. Nice punch lands over the top.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Man, that thigh is starting to show some signs of bruising. She's almost smirking about it, right? But
yeah,
got to address it.
You can't laugh at it now. You can't laugh it off. You've got to do a better job of addressing it and deter your opponent from going back to the well. Because otherwise, it'll just get worse and worse.
Oh, look at that kick. I'm not sure she's ever looked this good on the feet.
She's never looked this good, John. Her opponent is backing up. She's still able to land effective kicks.
Oh, she is wobbled now.
Oh, that's big.
Back to the feet now. Well, she went for the takedown there as she's trying to recover. Not a great look.
She was hurt very bad, John. And now she's flailing for takedowns. She needs to slow everything down and try to set those takedowns up.
Shevchenko.
She's hurt. She's hurt very bad. She got hit flush with that head kick. I'm surprised.
Holy smokes! What a fight!
Holy smokes. Very good stoppage here. No complaints from me. And you know I love to complain about stoppages.
PR 右ローでこうです。
All right, let us show you some of those brutal leg kicks that ultimately got her the finish here tonight.
She needed a finish. It was her intention. She told us that she thought she could finish. I don't know that she expected it to happen because she landed so many leg kicks. Congratulations.
All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 12 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Valentina Bullet Shevchenko.
Well, she is smiling ear to ear and hard to blame her after she gets the win tonight by TKO. And really, everything she said about this fight coming in played out that way on Fight Night.
Sometimes you can say a lot of things and you're not sure it's actually going to happen. Tonight, everything she said would happen did. Very rare, but she should be very proud of the work she got done tonight.
では、そろそろお昼なので。今回はここまでに。見ていただいた方々、ありがとうございました。虹。